Hello, I'm back. So today I have some fun rings with me. Here, we're going to be kind of going back to the basics and talking about the different styles that we offer, that are offered in general, what engagement ring styles there are. So I'm going to start off with the classic solitaire. This is our Petite Comfort Fit, which is one of our most popular solitaires. It's nice and dainty, approximately 1.4, 1.5 millimeters. So about as thin as we'll go while still holding structural integrity. It's very important to kind of balance a thin style with some structure, because the most important thing is structure, but dainty is very in right now. So if we look at it here, this is a really classic style in regards to the prongs. These are what we call ball or stud prongs. So they're more rounded or stud-like as opposed to more claw-like, which I'll have some of those as well. So I'm going to hold this up with a zoom. So this is the 4-prong. Actually, this is a 6-prong Petite Comfort Fit. I totally lied to you guys because it is a pair, so it does have to go in the 6-prong Petite Comfort Fit. Good thing it is a style that is very descriptive in nature in regards to the name. So one thing I was talking about earlier when I thought I was live, but really it wasn't working, was solitaires in general. So they're a really great ring if you want something that's super timeless. It's never going to go out of style. It's clean and classic. It's also great for stacking because it's a really good base. If you want to add, lots on top, lots on bottom, if you kind of just want to do, something crazy, or even keep it really simple and just do more plain metal bands, maybe in different colors. That can look really awesome as well. It's just a great base. Okay, awesome. So that was the 6-prong Petite Comfort Fit with approximately a 1.25 carat pair. Next for us, I have a halo. This is a yellow gold halo, probably our most popular halo because of the seamless design and how dainty it is. So this is the Waverly, and this is set with approximately a 1.25 carat round diamond. Halos are really awesome if you're looking to emphasize the overall ring. Because it has little diamonds wrapping around the big diamond, from afar, it's definitely going to look a lot bigger. If you're doing a gemstone in the middle, it's a really pretty highlight of the gemstone because it creates a lot of contrast. See if I can move that around for you guys. So the Waverly is really awesome because it is set like this, which allows a wedding band to sit flush. Really dainty from the side. I'm gonna hold it up close for you guys, even closer, get real up close and personal with my face. Right now, this is the only Waverly I have, but the Waverly can accommodate a variety of shapes. So, color is a really great characteristic that can be very much anyone's personal preference as you go up and down the color scale. If you're doing a gold band, generally you're going to have a really strong contrast against the diamond. So you can kind of go a little bit lower in terms of color and it'll still stay pretty bright and white. I personally own an eye color diamond in yellow gold, and you would never guess that it was a near colorless diamond as opposed to a colorless diamond because that gold contrasts it so much. This is approximately 1.25 carats. Cool. I'm gonna swap us out. I have another halo for us to look at. This ring is called the Odessa. What the Odessa does is it frames the diamond with a cushion halo, even if the diamond is round. So if you want the cushion halo, but all the brilliance of a round diamond, then this is a great middle ground. I'm gonna keep the Waverly on just for reference, so you can see both at the same time. Where the Odessa varies a little bit is that it does have a different side profile. So it's gonna have that open gallery. Also allows a wedding band to sit flush, but in a different manner. And you can get the Odessa in a luxe version, meaning that the diamonds will go down further. Generally, when you see luxe on our website, it means that there's a 3/4 coverage as opposed to a half or a third coverage. But if you have any questions specifically about a ring you're looking at, I would definitely recommend reaching out to one of our jewelry representatives. The chat function's super easy. You can always call us too, or schedule a virtual appointment, which are really fun. So Odessa versus Waverly. And these are about approximately the same center stone size. The cushion might look a little bit bigger, does to me at least, because it's kind of taking up space in a different manner. Cool. Next, I have a pave style ring. This is the demi. We showed the demi the first time and it was really popular, still is really popular. I had so many people requesting it over the past couple of weeks, so we brought her back. The demi's feature is that it does have a halo, but it's not a traditional halo. It's a hidden halo, which is really popular right now. So I'm gonna show you guys this up close. So you can see it has these really cute, dainty diamonds. And one of my customers described this once to me as a just for you feature. And I loved that so much that I kind of stole it and I use it now because it really is. It's something that is just for you. I mean, if you show someone pointing out, they'll definitely notice. But top down, it kind of just looks like a traditional pave ring. And then from the side, you get that hidden halo. So scalloped pave, which is what this is one of our more durable pave rings. Shared prong is a different type of pave style, even though it's technically not pave. Very logistical things. But if you want more security, something that's holding each of these diamonds in with 4 little prongs will be better. And then if you're thinking about doing a wedding band that goes all the way around in eternity style, just know that as humans, we do use our hands a lot. Even if you're clapping, picking up grocery bags, grabbing the bike, you're putting pressure on the base of your hand. And on an eternity style, the diamonds go all the way around. So you're putting pressure right on those diamonds and those metal accents. So something to consider when you're thinking about, if you're really clumsy like me. I wouldn't do an eternity style, but I know a lot of people are really careful with when they take their jewelry on and take it off. That's the time I think eternity styles are, really beneficial. Zoom a little bit closer for you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get as close as possible and still be in focus. So this is the demi. So this was a pave or diamond accented style. I tend to like to use the term diamond accented more because pave does mean a specific type of the way the diamonds are set, whereas diamond accented can be a little bit more broad. And that was about a 1.25 carat equivalent in regards to the center stone. All right, next for today, I have the Versailles, which is kind of like a diamond and accented band, but the way that the stones are set is a little bit more modern. So here we have the Versailles. The detail of the Versailles, I almost said another style which we have, which is called the Marseille, kind of combine them, is the alternating marquise and round diamonds. So these are single prong sets, so you get a lot of the shape of each of the diamonds. From the side, it has these really nice prongs, and this is a claw prong. So if you look closely, you'll see that the prong kind of swoops around the diamond and comes to a little bit of a point. And then if you look at the side on these really pretty accents, this is a really nice style if you want something that has diamond accents, but maybe not as traditional as a pave or a diamond accented band. It kind of just has like a unique twist, which I love. And this is approximately a 1.25 carat diamond. A lot of them are. These tend to be the samples that we carry. The next one I'll have for us is a different size though. And this is in white gold. Cool. So next I have another one of our really popular styles. This is called the Petite Twisted Vine. I'll put this ring on. It is a little bit big for my finger in terms of the actual ring size, but still want to show you guys. And then this is in a 14 karat rose gold. So you'll see this has a lovely rosy hue. Actually go like this so you guys can see it this way. And this is approximately a 3/4 carat, so a 0.75 center diamond. Okay, we're gonna zoom up on this one. So the Petite Twisted Vines detail is the fact that it has one twisting piece of metal wrapping around another one, and one of them is diamond accented. And as a reminder, I know you guys are very attuned to carat. I'd love to know what the carat is. This is a 3/4 carat, so 0.75. What is my dream engagement ring? So I'm actually an emerald cut diamond kind of gal. So I would love an emerald cut diamond in a plain yellow gold band. Nice and simple. It's kind of the way I like to keep it. And I like a warm diamond. So we'll probably have another one of these where we talk about the 4 C's, cut, color, clarity, carat. I actually like that center diamond to be a little bit warmer in color instead of white. And I like a high cut grade. And then kind of talking about rose gold in general, a lot of people ask me when they have appointments or when they're coming in, like, how do I know what metal type to pick? Especially if, you're looking at these rings online and you don't have a point of reference. If you think like, oh, I think I'll like rose gold, but I've never owned any rose gold jewelry. One thing that I actually learned from my colleague that he does in virtual appointments, which is super helpful, is to go around the house and see if you can find something that's a gold material or a copper material, like a copper pan, and hold it up to your skin tone. I kid you not, this is actually really helpful. It sounds a little bit weird, but if you have nothing else, like really just seeing the metal next to your skin tone will be super helpful to determine if you think that that could be the right color for you. I have really olive undertones, so I prefer a warmer metal, but that's also a personal preference thing. So if we're looking at all of these, it just kind of depends. If you do like want to maximize something like carrot and go like lower on color, sometimes doing like a warmer metal type is helpful. So rose gold, yellow gold, white gold. And white gold and platinum will look pretty identical. It's just going to be how they wear over time. And then petite twisted vine, Waverly, 6-prong petite comfort fit. I almost called it the 4-prong again. You can clearly see that there are 6. Okay, and then I have another ring for us to look at today, and that is the aria. No one ever gets sick of seeing the aria. At least it doesn't seem like it because you guys asked for it again. So the nice thing that I have for us today is 2 different arias. They're really similar, but they're slightly different. So I have one that's set with an oval, approximately 1.25 carats, and one that's set with another oval, approximately 2 carats. So nice little direct comparison for you guys so you can see some carat difference. Now, with ovals, the carat can vary, which is usually why you'll hear me saying equivalent, because measurements are going to be a little bit more important than just carat because they can hold their weight a little bit differently. If you want to know about how to maximize that without reducing the sparkle or anything like that, I would definitely recommend reaching out because it does get a little bit complicated. But you can definitely find a diamond that maybe looks a little bit bigger, but is technically less in carat and maybe therefore less in price. So approximately about 1.25 and about 2. And in terms of measurements, I did a really rough measurement earlier on the stones. And this one was about 8 by 6 and this one was about 9 by 7. But I was also using like not the best tool. I was just using a generic tape measure. We carry ashers and emeralds, which are both step cuts, meaning that they have more lines as opposed to the traditional brilliant faceting pattern. Then we carry rounds, ovals, marquise, and pairs. That's kind of in one family. And we also have radiants. Okay, I'm going to zoom in now. Double aria, you guys. What more could you want? And this kind of, will show you how the pairs on each ring look next to the center stone. Because they're not changing. The pairs are staying the same size no matter what center stone you choose. They may shift out a bit to accommodate the center stone, but because we're custom crafting it from scratch, it's going to stay the same. So you can see, proportionately how big or how small you might want to go. It's super important to talk about diamonds holistically when you're talking about pricing because it can vary so much. This is something I kind of encounter in my personal life a lot. People are always like, oh, how much would a 1 carat this cost? And it's such a big variable, I can't tell them a number. So what I would recommend is finding out what is most important to you in regarding the 4Cs, which you can learn so much about online. Our website has a lot of great tools. If you go to the About section on how to pick a diamond, and then you're going to find those variables, plug them in, and you'll get an assortment of diamonds to choose from. All of our diamonds are going to be listed on the website. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been there and played on it. So you can see what kind of range you're falling into for pricing. It's super open. One thing I kind of want to chat about before I head off is ring size. So number one, you can request a ring sizer from us. It's a complimentary tool and it'll be shipped out to you. And it's a little plastic guy that allows you kind of like whatever those like a zip tie. It's kind of like a zip tie that goes around your finger and it'll give you an estimate. Of course, this is an estimate. It's not a professional sizing tool, but it's a really good start. And then you can always utilize our 60-day return or 60-day resize policy to kind of narrow in that. But it'll give you a good starting point. Another thing you can do if you don't want to wait for that ring sizer to be shipped to you is take a piece of floss, take a piece of string, wrap it around your finger, and that's kind of measuring the circumference. So if you want to then correlate that to ring size, there are a bunch of different charts on the internet that you can do that. Keep in mind, this is going to be a pretty good estimate, not 100% like this is correct, and it will depend on kind of the tool you use. The last thing that you can do is we have a printout. It's a PDF on our website that you can use. You cut it out kind of like you would use the floss or the string, and then you wrap it around, and then you can correlate that, and the chart will help you. Just kind of depends on if you have a printer available to you or a FedEx location where you can print it out from. Otherwise, the string tool will work pretty well. Or, again, you can request a free ring sizer from us. All right, it's been really awesome. I do want you guys to know that we are looking at all of the suggestions that you're sending in for these lives, and then we are taking them into consideration when picking these rings. A lot of these have been styles that have been asked for a bunch of times, so I want you guys to know, please ask if you want to see something, and we'll go over it. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye.